Back in the 1850s and 1860s, there was a famous tightrope walker who was known as the Great Blondin. And on more than one occasion, he stretched his tightrope across Niagara Falls and never ceased to amaze the crowds, the thousands and thousands of people who gathered there to see him do all kinds of stunts and tricks and acrobatics on that tightrope stretched over Niagara Falls, one side on the American border and the other side on the Canadian border. And on one of those times, and actually on a couple of those times, he would say to the crowds after each of his stunts, "I am the Great Blondin, do you believe in me?" And there were thousands of people, sometimes tens of thousands of people there. There were newspaper reporters and television people, and not television, they didn't have television then, but there were newspaper reporters and photographers and tightrope walking fans and people who were enamored with such antics, all gathered together to watch the Great Blondin attempt to move from one side to the other, doing all kinds of various tricks, twirling his balancing pole in the air, moving a wheelbarrow across, lying down at points on the tightrope and relaxing. So many somersault on the tightrope, so many different things. But he would turn to the audience after each trick, "I am the Great Blondin, do you believe in me?" And the crowd would cheer, "Yeah, we believe, we believe." And then at one point, on a couple of occasions, he would say, "How many of you believe I could carry a man across on my back?" And they would scream and cheer, "We believe, we believe, we believe." And then he would say, "Who will be that man?" And then they said, and then, because nobody responded, his manager, I believe his name was Harry Colbert, who weighed about the same, about 140 pounds as the Great Blondin, climbed onto his back. And with painstaking care for each step that he took, he carried him safely across to the other side. Now, I don't know about you, but if I were his manager, I might have faith in his ability to take me across, but I don't know that I would be willing to believe so much that I would entrust my life to his care. But you know, with all the people screaming and yelling, "We believe, we believe, we believe," it kind of makes me wonder how many really believed. And God himself is calling to us today to put our trust, to put our faith, to put our belief in him. And many of us are saying, "I believe, I believe, I believe." And what he's telling us is, then get on my back. Get on my back, and I will take you safely to the other side. Yes, you may fear, and you may have doubts. And for that reason, you may hold on all the tighter to me. But put your trust, put your belief in the master tightrope walker, and I will take you safely to the other side.